Moved out, right circle, high slot. Myers, he shoots, he scores! A 2-for-1 period for Phil Myers. Assist on the first goal, and he ties up the game again with a rifle from the high slot.
One-timer. This one finds Twine. Tervonen scores. The freshman on senior weekend adds her third goal of the season, and Syracuse rips open its first lead of the game.
Robert gloves the puck down, sends it into the high slot. Schmiemann, a wrist shot, he scores! Tie game! Quinn Schmiemann, his second goal of the year, knocks it up at 5-5.
Union messes up. Tessa Holt takes it away. In the slot, her chance. She scores! Tessa Holt, the short-handed scoop and score, and Colgate leads 3-1. How's that for a game changer?
Syracuse takes it out of a center ice draw. Devontae Stevens in the near side corner loses an edge spinning over the puck in the corner, but manages to break it away. Stevens at the left side, hash marks, crosses behind the net, bounces out for Sean Day at the right side. Day in the trapezoid, moves back for Finley. He drew a penalty earlier on, although Syracuse couldn't score. He collided with Matt Murray after being tripped from behind by Max Lajoie. Syracuse with the puck at the right side, hash marks. 13:20 to go in the middle frame, 3-2 Marlies. Bank pass behind the net for Morella. He scored the game-tying goal back to make it 2-2 midway through the first period. Toronto clears the puck, one-on-one up the ice. Left circle, slap shot, misses high above the net. Nick Abruzzese was all alone and panicked, sent it up into the netting above the glass. Abruzzese has been great at scoring goals this season, 15 of them with 35 assists. Got a little trigger happy there. Sort of a homecoming for Abruzzese when he comes back to play either Syracuse, Utica, or Rochester. He's from Slate Hill, New York, just about 20 minutes north of Buffalo, about 2 hours west of here. Left circle draw coming up. Abruzzese back on the bench to recollect after that wide miss. 3-2 Marlies, 7 minutes gone. Marlies win the faceoff. Niemel at the right circle, fires a wrister, tipped up off a stick, and again into the netting. It's been a great day to be a spectator. A lot of pucks coming their way in the crowd. It's Bark in the Park night, so a lot of dogs looking for things to chase. Maybe a puck can join the ranks of their chew toys. Still just around the 7-minute mark in the period, 3-2 Marlies. Right circle draw coming up. Josiah Slavin in on the faceoff for Toronto opposite Ilya Usov for Syracuse. Referee drops the puck. A quick sparring match over it, picked up by Zach Solo. Toronto with it. He risks a bank pass off the end boards, intended for Mastro Simone, but he's a little bit behind the play. Mastro Simone played USHL puck with Matteo Petronero. He was at the center of that last fight. They both were teammates on the Chicago Steel, and they've been friends ever since. Syracuse with the puck on the far side boards in the neutral zone. 7.5 played in the second period. 3-2 Marlies. Ilya Usov attacks the puck in the trapezoid behind the Toronto net. He scored the first goal for the Crunch. Chris Harper at the right point plays pitch and catch. Outer rim of the right circle, Alex Boré-Boulet drops a pass back off a skate. Ilya Usov picks up his shot, shouldered away by Murray into the far side corner. Matt Murray, his first game in 13 months, underwent hip surgery. Played in the NHL exactly 13 months ago for the Maple Leafs in a loss to the Sabres. Left to right go the Marlies, 8 minutes into the second frame, 3-2 they lead. Topi Niemela, fresh off of his fight, carrying the puck. Syracuse cuts him off. Joseph Blandisi sends a cross-ice pass, tipped into the neutral zone by Jordy Bellerive. Syracuse attacking with 3 players up on the forecheck. Doesn't come back to bite them as Toronto has a stagnated offense. Phil Myers catches down the puck with his glove and pushes it into the neutral zone. Felix Robert with it, fires it up the far side boards. Pass intended for Daniel Walcott in the corner. Trips over it. There's a broken stick on the ice. Jordy Bellerive evades it. 11:20 to go in the period. Syracuse pushes it to the right circle. Robert drops it into the corner. Jordy Bellerive backhands it for Daniel Walcott back in that corner, right up against the goal line marker on the boards. 3 Toronto jerseys in there, 1 Syracuse, 1 Daniel Walcott. At the end of the play, sends a big hit into the mouth of Mikko Kokkonen. Syracuse and Toronto jarring over the puck at center ice. Devontae Stevens, the rough end of a big hit from behind. Alex Steves caught him with the letters. Toronto with the puck behind. Penalty called there, undoubtedly cross-checking on Steves. Stevens down on one knee next to the boards. He is upright. Looks like he just needs to catch his breath, although now he falls down on all fours while Terry Morella checking on him, as does Jack Finley. The Crunch trainer, Brad Chavez, staying on the bench. No, he jumps off and helps Stevens off the ice. He's skating under his own power, which is a good sign. Stevens, 27 years old, 6 goals, 11 assists this season. Played a couple ECHL seasons with the Cincinnati Cyclones before joining the Orlando Solar Bears, and thusly the Crunch and Lightning organization. Stevens helped off to the bench area. And he is on the bench, not going down the tunnel, being checked on, so that's a good sign. Crunch going on the power play, cross-checking the call. Looks like Alex Steves, the guilty party. I mean, that's obvious because he was the only one there. Syracuse has already scored on the power play once. They're 1 for 4 rather, with the man advantage. Left circle draw, Syracuse attacking side, 10:50 to go in the middle frame, trailing 3-2. Referee drops a puck, kicked out to the left point for Max Crozier. He assisted on Walteri Morella's first period goal. Gage Gonsalves, left circle shot, misses way wide. Gonsalves, last seen in the center of a fight at the end of the first period. Looked like a draw, but for our Crunch fans listening, we'll say he won. Max Crozier keeps the puck down with his glove at the right point. Gage Gonsalves, left circle, wrist shot, he scores! Gonsalves ties the game and goes into the Arrow celebration exactly after. 3-3 the score, 10.5 to go in the middle frame. Gonsalves took the feed from Crozier at the left circle, had plenty of time. Cowbells, dog whistles all over the place for Bark in the Park night, and who wouldn't love that doggone missile? Gonsalves took it in stride, had it for maybe 2 seconds, plenty of time to get his footing, and he shot it to the top shelf. Cheddar for the dog biscuit. Center ice draw coming up. Jordy Bellerive in there opposite Brent Cruikshank for Toronto. Second time Syracuse has tied the game on the power play in this one, while Terry Morella made it 2-2 earlier in the first before Cameron Gaunce scored for Toronto.